Hey. Hi, Ross. Hi, Carol. I am a little bit distracted today. It's going to be a busy weekend. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Um, we are live. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I gotta get a handle on myself. I can't be late like this. Um, we are doing a closer look today. I'm hoping that my friend here will help me. I typed in to YouTube for a possible thumbnail, common yellow scorpion in snow, and it'll make sense. It'll make sense, I promise. And that's what it gave me, and I was crunched for time, so I took it. Let's get started. I'm Nature Guy X46, and this is Nature Guy X46 Presents. Maybe I should change the name. I don't know. And on my channel, we talk about all things nature. In my lives, we hit on different themes that we rotate through during the month or over a few weeks. Anyway, welcome aboard, one and all. Oh, that's better. I like that. I keep saying Hello, Marie. Today we are looking at the common yellow scorpion. Now, let's just talk. This arachnid is native to Europe, the Middle East, and North America. Hi, Rocco. Bugler. It's a fairly common species within the, thank you, Crimson Red. It's a fairly common species in the Iberian Peninsula. And while you typically think of scorpions as living in deserts, you don't have to retract that message. Within portions of its range, it has to deal with cold and snow. Unlike the green, it can be found in some portions of its range at 1,000 meters or 3,280 feet. Unlike the green hydra, this species' venom can be fatal depending upon where they live. In Europe, its sting is said to be painful, but if you were to get stung in North Africa, you could end up losing your life. They can grow to be a little over 3 inches, and this is an animal that's going to be feeding on insects and spiders, other arachnids. There isn't a lot of information when compared with the green hydra, so it's possible that it also does eat other things as well. Yes, within Spain, possibly France, possibly even Portugal, it has to do with snow. It also lives in forest. Oops. Now we're going to talk a little bit about anatomy. Nope. Definitely not, because ticks are also arachnids. Let's talk about anatomy. This is always fun. First off, we start off with the pedipalps, or the pinchers. Now, the scorpions that we're talking about don't have these big, heavy pinchers. Theirs are quite a bit smaller. They have the mouth parts, which you can't really see, but I promise you they are there. They're right in there. Those are called, and I'm going to well, this is fake. This is fake. But there was a time in my life that I had 3 or 4 scorpions sharing my bedroom with me, although they were in cages. Let's see. So rather than make a complete fool of myself, what did it do? Anyway, they do glow in the dark. They have 4 pairs of legs, just like all arachnids. Yes, they are related to spiders. The head section is the carapace. Next is the body. And there are supposed to be 7 segments. That is called the mesosoma. The tail is the metasoma. And it should have 5 segments. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the stinger, which is the telson. Now, on the limbs, you will see a bunch of tiny dots on his pinchers. Some of those tiny dots are actually hairs. And those hairs are called seta. And their job is to act as a sensory organ. I'm not entirely sure that's why. Hi, Lincolnshire Transport. Did you change your photo? I can't tell what it is. Those hairs are used to pick up movement around it so that they can find food. Now, on the underside, they have a pair of what looks like feathers. I don't know if you can see it. There's 2 of them here and here, and they are called pectines. And what they will do is when they're resting, those pectines are down touching the ground. And if you were to walk by, they would pick up the vibration of you walking across the floor. Yes, they do. They actually glow in the dark, but you need a black light to see that. They don't just glow in the dark. Now, they also, in males, these pectines are longer and larger, and they play absolutely no role in reproduction other than to tell the scorpion that, hey, something is moving past you. Now, like in spiders, scorpions breathe through book lungs, and basically they're a very vascular area of the body. I'll put them down. And that's how they breathe. Now, scorpions being an invertebrate have two roles. They are both predators and prey. Being a predator, they help to control the population of other animals, and of course, as a prey species, they help to feed other animals. Now, I have to switch gears because I ran out of time. Well, John, that's hard to say, because if I'm in a situation where I put my hand where I can't see it and there's a scorpion on the other side, I could get stung because I accidentally pinched it. I didn't mean to do it, but I did it. In some places we live where these animals can get into places where they shouldn't be. If I'm sleeping on the floor and I roll over and I land on it, I could get stung. People, I don't know if people eat the scorpion, but I know in some places people do eat scorpions. My personal experience with scorpions does not come from this species. I have had at least 5 or 6 different species of scorpion in my life, and I will say that I find them very interesting. Most of them, they were all venomous, because there's no such thing as a non-venomous scorpion. But yeah, they were interesting pets. I've never been stung. Do birds eat birds will eat scorpions. I don't know. I can't tell you. Yes. Yes, you do. Hi, Captain E.T. I have seen the lollipops before. And I know in some places in Asia, they do eat scorpion. It's another protein. Scorpion is said to taste like a combination of crab and lobster meat with a slightly fishy or nutty flavor. The pinchers and the venom sac should not be eaten. I do, but we're not talking about that just yet, LH. Yes, we are. So having the scorpions gave me a chance to learn a little bit about the animals um, that I wouldn't otherwise have had. And I did learn something about them. I learned that some species I really enjoyed and some species that I didn't. The largest scorpion that I know of, and there are two, are the Asian forest scorpions, as well as the emperor scorpion. They're lollipops with scorpions inside of them. The ones in Asia are called the Asian forest scorpions. But emperor scorpions get pretty good size too. That's what this monstrosity is. It's an emperor scorpion, or modeled after an emperor scorpion. Though it's not listed as that. That one's had better days. Yeah, you can get them and you can even order them on Amazon. Oh, come on. How do I... Now you want to make sure that you don't eat the tail. Those would not be good. But insects as food, people have always eaten insects. I don't know. I don't know why they don't. Now, tonight at 7, I am doing the Desert Hairy Scorpion. We should have a bit more information. I hope so. No, I don't think they're gonna get a lawsuit. I just think, if I would imagine that part of the scorpion is removed. This is where the venom gland is. So if you cut this off, you're probably safe. That is true, Marie, basically. Now I can't speak on behalf of doctors. So I don't know if, if you have an allergy to fish, if then you also, or to shrimp, do you also have allergies to scorpions? And I can't answer that. So let me address Carol's statement for just a second, okay? So everything in my hand has one thing in common. They are all arthropods. Rather it be spiders, scorpions, centipedes, Chinese, yum, 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 yum. Butterflies, crabs, shrimp, they're all arthropods. And yes, they are related to each other, but they're all very different from each other as well. So they're related in that the animals are they're related because they're arthropods. Yes, because they are arthropods. We have both sit-down restaurants where you can go sit down, order off a menu, and then we have the ever-present Chinese buffets. Wow. My favorite dish at one of my favorite Chinese restaurants is chicken curry. We have one of the buffets that we go to also serves macaroni and cheese. They serve French fries. So, yep. It's not just in the UK. I don't know. We have a restaurant in our area called BC Osaka. I'm assuming it's in other places as well. But they serve bao. Oh my goodness, that is so good. Right. Well, my parents will buy some stuff too. Kung Pao chicken is good. It's okay, Captain ET, we get it. No, it's not uncommon to get like chow mein in a can, and then you make rice and you serve it over rice. We actually had stir fry last night. I don't know. I don't know, Ross. That's something you'd have to look up. Scorpion is usually fried. And scorpion is also a traditional Chinese medicine. Um, they actually, they actually, raise the scorpions on farms where they take care of them. I believe it's mixed with other ingredients. And usually you would fry them. Um Scorpion venom is some scorpion venoms are used to attack brain tumors. Not sure which one. I think it's fat tail scorpion venom. Oopsie. Yes. Um There's some antibacterial research being done. It is shown that scorpion venom contains compounds that can kill staph and tuberculosis bacteria. It's been shown to decrease cancer growth. It's been shown to help with arthritis. You can take the venom and inject it into the bloodstream or the brain. I'm not sure how they do it. And it allows surgeons to see the boundaries between a tumor and healthy brain tissue. But there's a lot of research that still needs to be done. Yeah, there's a lot of sort of that stuff. I have a hard time. I don't drink alcohol. So I don't drink alcohol. So I've never had tequila. I can't imagine drinking something that has an animal inside of it. Probably not. I just, ugh. Ugh. All of it, just bleh. I've heard of that, Carol. I've heard of people drinking that stuff. Agreed, Ross. Agreed. I am closing, almost done with this week's stuff. This week's subscriber week. I have one more video that I need to do, and that is going to be Transport Time's top 10 most dangerous plants. That's going to be my opinion. Okay. And then we will go back to doing the we'll do some others in about a week. Let me give you the next week, 2 weeks, whatever, of video. Okay, guys, need to probably not be drinking about alcohol. Okay? Probably not cool. I know, but we have people that come into the live that are not old enough. So for the next, yeah, this is the game plan for the next 2 weeks. Tonight we have live at 7 p.m. We are looking at the Desert Hairy Scorpion from the United States. Chill guy. No. Tomorrow we are doing planning sessions at 1 p.m. and 7 p.m. Tuesday we are doing at 1 p.m. Yorkshire Wildlife Park, Zoo to Do, and then then later that day at 7 p.m. we are doing the Shed Aquarium. Friday at 1 p.m. we are doing Diana Monkey, Learn to Care. And then the 21st at 7 p.m. we are doing Proboscis Monkey. And I think that takes care of the week. So that's what's coming up. And I will post those today to the YouTube channel. Bring your ideas to live next week or Saturday. They do. Maybe because it has racial undertones. I don't know. I've never noticed it. So if you have an idea for a live or for a video, bring them Saturday. I've already done, I think, 2 weeks or 3 weeks of subscriber videos, video ideas. Some of them have been really fun to do, and others have been a bit of a nightmare, but yeah. I don't know. I don't know, Ross. I still have a few ideas left that I have not covered. We will be doing some, if I can do it. Sometimes I get ideas that I can't do just because I have a hard time getting pictures. But yeah, that's what is coming up. That's the game plan. I have started the new lineup on the other channel, and I think it's going okay. At this point, I don't see combining, but who knows? I don't know. Unfortunately, I can't see who is in live. All I see are numbers. And I'm not sure that the numbers are actually true. Do I have any pets? No. No, I don't have any dogs. The dogs they live down the street at my brother's house. It's okay, Ross. No need to apologize. That is a really weird. I had this book. It's a thing of questions that you're supposed to answer, and it's supposed to help other people know you. And it says, if you had to imagine your father as an animal, what would he be? And I'm like, I have no idea. That's such a random, bizarre question. I love German Shepherds, and I love my brother's Chihuahua. She is the absolute sweetest little pup. At least to me, she is. That's because when she was a puppy and the little nieces and nephews were bugging her, I'd pick her up and let her sit with me, and it protected her from being squished. I don't know. That's just a really random question. I am, sort of, yes. I'm still missing, and I think it's because I moved it. Some of the other questions are actually really cool. But some of them I just can't relate. Like a sport you enjoy watching. I don't. A sport you enjoy playing. I don't. A drink you often order Sprite. Nah, actually, that's a lie. It's usually cream soda. I have never even watched the Super Bowl. I don't get it, Ross. I don't get it at all. I've been to one. I've been to one sports event in my life only because one of my brother-in-laws decided that he would take me and my younger brother. We went to a Cubs game in Chicago, and they lost. Which was fine because I really didn't care anyway, but that's beside the point. Yeah, I would be in my room playing video games, writing, or watching something. The guy that asked me if I was a Godzilla fan, is he still here? I said yes. I don't blame you, Captain E.T. I'm probably going to be taking a break after live because I need that break. I bet you Carol, well, if she's still here, I don't think she's still here. I'm going to play me some Ark after live. I slept pretty good last night. I slept good. Besides my yawning, I'm really not tired. I probably will play some Ark and then I will eat a little bit of something, have a drink of water, and then... Is it Valentine's Day? Is it? No. Ew. Not a fan of it either. It's a made-up holiday so that somebody can get rich. Well, I guess technically all of the holidays are made up so that people can get rich nowadays. Isn't that the way it works? My favorite song. Can you give me a second? I'm offline. That's better. I mean, it wasn't always that way, but it's become that way. Honestly. Oh. A lot of our religious holidays were pagan holidays before they ever became Christian holidays. What am I looking for? My music playlist. Christmas is kind of scary when it comes to yeah, we overspend. Kids are spoiled in some families. That's just my take on it. Of course, I don't have kids, so not that there's anything wrong with having kids. Yes, and there are reasons why we believe that. You're late, transport time. Can't say what word. The Easter Bunny was actually, rabbits were a part of the pagan holiday around springtime. And so it was taken and switched up to fit our holiday, or the Christian Easter celebration. So some of the Catholic holidays that have become the Catholic Church, when they came across a country's pagan beliefs, would switch them up. So, like, the Christmas tree actually was, or the idea of bringing stuff into the house, anything that is not, like, The the Druids would have been pagan. The use of mistletoe as a symbol of Christmas comes from our pagan times. I really like Heaven by Callum Scott. Everywhere. But I mean, at the same time, there was a belief that if a boy was born, I think it's on Christmas Eve, he was destined to be a werewolf. If a girl was born on Christmas, she was a witch. Just because of the day that they were born. Thank you. No, that was a Christian belief. I mean, they may have believed that, but it was also a Christian belief. They believed that fairies could, or the Fae would steal babies and leave behind one of their own. And there was, if your child suddenly changed somehow, probably Catholic, because they were the predominant religion in Europe during that time. So anyway, if the child, say, had autism, where you might go through a period where everything is fine, and then all of a sudden they stop and they regress, that child could be looked upon as a changeling, and that was bad. That was really bad. So there's a lot of things that were pagan, and then when the church got a hold of it, they switched it up. Easter Bunny being one of them. If you think about it, the whole shepherds being out in the hills. Okay. Oops. Why do I reply to messenger messages? I don't know why I do that. Hey, Christopher, we are talking about paganism and pagan beliefs. I don't know how we got into it. Happy Valentine's, I guess. I don't know, Ross. I don't know. Possibly no. I can't answer that question with any great I don't remember. So, mistletoe was never officially brought into the Catholic faith, but it was used in Christmas celebrations and incorporated into some Christian traditions. It was popular. Kissing under the mistletoe began in England in the 1700s, and it was popular among servants in the late 18th century in England. And in the 1800s, it came to the United States. That's a wonderful thing. Not. I am speaking tomorrow in church. Yay. I'm actually excited. I am. Yeah, you do. Lots of stuff, and not all of it makes any sense. At least to me. But then again, people in general don't make sense to me. Hold on, I'm looking it up. (1837 to 1901). It spanned 63 years. You're not dumb. Yeah, that would be wrong. Nope. Now, the other, I have one that says 1820 to 1914. So, oh, I understand. Yeah, AI can be dumb, but it can also be very useful. I guess I should be a good friend and wish everybody a happy Valentine's. Right? I like chatting with AI too sometimes. especially if I have an idea that I need to flesh out. Nah. This is always, for me, an interesting topic. Ross, because my problem is we have never found any concrete evidence that Bigfoot is real. We've never found skeletons. We've never really found feces. Any hair that we found, has been linked to other animals. So scientifically, no, I don't believe in it. But do I think that it's possible? Yeah. There are places in North America that could be hiding something like that. There have been enough people who say that they've seen it. It's questionable. Chupacabra has not been proven to be real. In every instance, yeah, it's been a coyote with mange, or a dog with mange, or a starved dog. Yeah. Not long ago. Well, I mean, it's long. I guess it's a long time ago for people who are alive today that are kids. But back in 1970s or early 80s, National Geographic posted an article on the Loch Ness Monster, and they did sonar, and they came up with an image of a flipper that looked like maybe it belonged to a plesiosaur, but there's too many things that point to it not being real. No, I could not. Not physically, anyway. Now, if I had a weapon, nope. I doubt that I could even outrun it. Can scorpions be used as fish bait? I mean, maybe. Maybe they can. I don't know. I wouldn't use them. I think there's better things that could be used. I don't know. It went dead. No. Scorpions can be yellow, they can be whitish, they can be black. I'm trying to see if... What about Nature Guy? Yeah, I'm here. I'm in chat. I like this. One of the questions in this book is you live in a... And I wanted to write in here and say, I live in a box. Maybe it's the lolly. I swear there was a blue scorpion. If you put them under black light, they can glow sort of a bluish color. If you found somebody's diary, would you read it? I don't think I would. Big Nate. I don't know who Big Nate is. Yeah, that's true. They could. Who's Big Nate? Is he one of my subscribers? I don't know who he is. Oh, nope, I don't. I couldn't tell you. A trait I do not share with my older brother is if I tried to fix a car, it would explode. It would go boom, and that would be the end of it. That is true, because most of the characters that I really enjoy are old. By the way, did one of you guys... Yes, the entire car would just go boom. Did one of you guys suggest that I watch Blue Beetle? Maybe like last week? If you did, your recommendation was spot on. It was spot on, Ross. I really enjoyed it. And I should have caught on. Maybe I should have caught on earlier about the, maybe I should have caught on earlier to the name of the company that Jenny's aunt was in charge of, that she kind of stole from Jenny's dad. Did not pick up on the last name at all, and I should have. I felt stupid. But, yeah. They definitely set it up for a part 2. Yeah, but wasn't the guy that was playing the Flash, wasn't he arrested? Or something, and dirtied his name? I think that sort of affected the people's love for that character, or as him playing it. I have not seen the Flash movie. I've seen him in I saw him in Justice League. I think it was. Ross, are you serious? I say bring back the guy that played the Flash on the CW or the WB, whatever it's called. Grant Gaston or whatever his name is. I have a friend who's like me. He's into comic books and whatever. And we talk about, quite often, we talk about superheroes and stuff like that. And he had not seen the movie, The Blue Beetle, and he really enjoyed it. He is 35. E.T., he is 35. He's old enough to play the parts. He's in his 30s in the comic books. I thought there was. I guess there wasn't. There was supposed to be, but they canceled it. Did you guys see that Mount Etna has erupted in Italy? At least I think it erupted. Yeah, it did. Mount Etna erupted in Italy. Etna has two types of flows. And the one can't reach the inhabited center of the city, but the other type of flow is a lateral eruption. So in other words, they get like a vent that opens up on the side of the volcano, and that can be dangerous. It is close to Naples, so that sort of makes it... Wait, no, it's located on the east coast of Sicily. Mount Etna is considered to be a safe volcano. I don't know. You get mixed signals every time that you get onto a web, that you ask a question on the internet. No, it's not. It's not. They don't want us. I honestly think it's a smoke screen. I think it's a smoke screen. Greenland, they want to be their own separate independent country. And it's something they're working towards. I think they would be willing to work with us, but I don't think they want to be a part of the United States either. Yeah, in other words, I think it's other stuff going on, and this is just to make people forget. Because it would be controversial. That is my take on it. But I could be wrong. And I don't usually give into I usually don't give into conspiracy theories or the like, but yeah, I don't know. I usually avoid this topic, so I try to avoid it if I can. Guys, we're going to go for another minute and then I'm going to sign off. Because I need to have a little bit to eat. I don't think they will. I mean, there's been talk by Russia. They want Alaska back. And I don't see the US giving it up. So, yep. I honestly worry more about other things that are kind of iffy in my book, but we're not going to discuss that. Anyway, guys, I need to go. Have a great day. If I see you later tonight, awesome. If I don't, that's also awesome. Hopefully, see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Love your neighbors, love yourselves. Maybe not. But have a good day. Bye. I need to work on my exit.